Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. So, we're going to be reacting to a performance by Neil Diamond where he talks about his song Holly Holy and then plays it. But this was requested by Dingus, and you mentioned that this is a song that you feel rather than hear the lyrics and focus on the lyrics. So I'm very intrigued, and I did read up a little bit about it. And he says it's a stream of consciousness song. Highlighting its spiritual gospel influenced nature, he explains it as creating a religious experience between people rather than a traditional hymn. Very nice indeed. Right, let's go for it. Anybody else has any other requests? There's a link in my description to send them over. Well, let's go.
Let's, is there something that in particular that you'd like to hear that I haven't done yet? Girl, you'll be a woman soon. Wow.
Oh, I love that.
Holly Hurley? Oh, really? Wow. Well, someone just mentioned Girl, you'll be a woman soon. That was the first time I came to England, which was like 5 years ago. I did Top of the Pops. And that's what I sang. Girl, you'll be a woman soon, which was a big record in the United States for me, which nobody ever heard of before or since here from me. But it brings back memories. I like to do it, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't remember how it goes.
I love it.
I told you that about string players. They're always happy. Always happy. For one reason or the other, you know.
That's jokes.
Let's do, Holly Holy. That's said almost as though, are you there? Holly Holy? Yes, I am holy. Wait, I have to raise this microphone.
The microphones back then were so funny. They look sturdy though.
This song is a stream of consciousness song, and which means essentially that you you never listen to the lyrics, you just listen to the feelings that they convey, and that's why to me it has magic. But you can't listen to it; you just have to feel it. Holly, holy eyes, dream of only me. Where I am, what I am, what I believe in. Holly, holy, holly, holy dream, wanting only you. And she comes, and I run just like the wind will. Holly, holy, sing a song, sing a song of song, sing it out, sing it strong. Sun in the dead of the night, and the sun on the rise in the sky. Such a man who can walk upright, and that man, he gonna fly, and fly, and honey, holy love. Take the lonely child and the seed, let it be full with tomorrow. Allez, holy. Sing a song. Sing a song of songs. Sing it out. Sing it strong. Ah, yeah. Call the sun in the middle of the night, and the sun will rise in the sky. Such a man who can walk upright, and that lame man, he gonna fly, and fly, and fly. Honey, holy love. Take the lonely child. Honey, holy son. Honey, holy rain. Honey, holy love.
Ooh. The end of that. Gave me goosebumps, you know. Wow. See, look at him, man. He's just cleansed, bro. He's cleansed, man. Yeah. Wow. That was beautiful. Thank you so much again, Dingus, for requesting. Yeah, honestly, that was crazy. Do you know what I love though? Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, I don't want to talk bad about this day and age, but I do think things have changed. I feel like things are more structured and more performative and more fast and just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, this is like a whole, like, he literally performed basically for like 5 minutes, where maybe like, yeah, because he was talking for a bit, and so like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and it's like, it's all about the feeling, especially in the 70s. I feel like the 70s, 80s was all about like the feeling, 60s potentially as well, but all about the feeling and like about connecting with the audience, and not just performing for the audience, but allowing the audience to feel something, you know. And that's definitely what's shown in this song. Not just the song, but the performance, because he said like the song's not necessarily about the lyrics or like whatever, like, you know, it's about the feeling that comes from it, and like the fact that he said it's a stream of consciousness, you know. And I think that's beautiful. Obviously he's recorded this song and whatnot, and like, but there's no, like he said, it's just a stream of consciousness, so he hasn't like thought about necessarily the structure of it. That's what it means by stream of consciousness. It's just like whatever's come out of your mind, and that comes out of your mouth, or like when you're playing comes from the guitar, it's like that's just what's going to be left. Like there's no like sort of structure necessarily, although he kept coming back to that same chorus of repetition, so there is a sense of structure, but even then it's just like free flowing. And I feel like that's lost to some extent, because I feel like, at least within the mainstream music, I have to say, because obviously I'm sure there's definitely a lot of underground artists that are doing this, you know, because people appreciate this music, so I assume I'm not the only one that would want to create something like this, you know. But I feel like in the mainstream, there's a lot more structure to it, there's a lot more sort of perfection to it, and I think that definitely has a place. But there's something about raw, authentic music that's just stream of consciousness, where you just connect with your audience, and it's not about hearing the lyrics necessarily, or it's not about perfection, it's just about feeling something. And you can feel something from anything, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's why, like, there was a lot of unique artists back then, you know, and there is now. I'm not going to say there isn't, but something about that time was just magical in terms of the rawness of it, the acousticness of it, and just like the vibe, the raw vibe that was created. I just like, yeah, and just that feeling of just being let go, and like you could tell, like as soon as he finished the song, he was just like he was cathartic. He was cleansed from that, and that's what it is. It's not just about, obviously he wants to connect with the audience, and it is for the audience to feel, but I feel like once you, as an artist, when you're creating the song or you're performing the song or whatever, but if you feel something deep, like what he felt, where you feel cleansed, there's a high chance that like the audience is going to feel that too. Do you know what I mean? Because that's an energy. It's energy at the end of the energy transmutes. Energy's not confined to one place. So if you're oozing out energy, that energy needs to find places to sit. And if people are in front, it's gonna sit on them. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But I'm just stream of consciousness. That's literally my channel, though. My channel is literally just me stream of consciousnessly analysing music. You know, and this is a great example of a musician that does that. Just like the other one that I listened to that you requested, Dingus, Lisa Gerard, you know, that stream of consciousness where you're just connecting with yourself. You know, a lot of times when I've kind of got advice from people who are in the industry, because I'm a singer and I perform and make my own music, and a lot of people say, you know, when you're performing your music, you need to make sure that you're looking at the audience, that you're connecting with the audience, that you're, you know. And I do agree with those elements, and I think he does that with the way he starts the song. You know, he's connecting, he's bringing humor into the conversation, and like he's showing his personality and stuff. But then when it gets to the song, it's just about the song. It's not about the distracting nature of like performing, but it depends on the song as well, because if it is like a rock and roll song and stuff, I don't know, but I feel like I have been told, obviously, when I'm performing, like I have to make sure I'm connecting with the audience, I'm looking at the audience, you know, I'm including the audience into the song and stuff like that, which I think is good, but I think it sometimes can be distracting for an artist and for a singer when you've created something so deep and so like healing and cleansing for you, to have to think about, okay, now I need to like, if you just think about the art and think about you performing and think about, you know, just feeling it yourself first, that will translate to the audience, you know. So I think that's really beautiful, and I think it's something that's not necessarily done as much. I definitely see it in my own community of singers and stuff, that people just sing and then they want to connect, and I think that's I don't know, I think when an artist is so comfortable in what they're doing on stage, it just resonates. It's like even Michael Jackson or Prince, you know, even though they are performing and they're just extravagant, it's not like intimate like this and he's just on a guitar in his own vibe, there's that extravagance there. But because Prince and Michael Jackson, for example, are so immersed in what they're doing, are so like in their own world, even if they're dancing, even if they're, you know, going crazy with it, it's like they're still doing it because they're connected to it and not for the performance. I think like the aim should be to connect with the music yourself before you try and connect to the audience. That makes sense? And then I think that just happens naturally, and I feel like he's a great example of that. Just that whole performance is a great example of how to connect with an audience without trying to connect, You know what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. But yeah, fantastic. His voice is great. I love how he went into the raspiness as well. There was like that rock kind of raspy vibe to him, which was beautiful. And then the softer vibes at the beginning of the song and stuff. And yeah, and I love the singers in the background and that. It was beautiful, man. It's just so beautiful. So thank you so much, Stingers, for requesting this. And if anybody else has any other requests, as mentioned, there's a link in my description for you to send those through. But if you have any comments, how did you feel about this? Have you listened to much Neil Diamond? I've definitely heard of him, and potentially heard a few of his songs growing up with my mom, potentially, but not as much. So if there's any other of his, feel free to request it in the link as well. But yeah, tell me your comments, any fun facts about Neil Diamond, anything about this song, potentially, or just your thoughts and comments. And if you like the vibe that I create with my reaction channel, with my videos, you just resonate with me and my energy, feel free to like and subscribe, join the family. Yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.